They're already calling Ron DeSantis a white supremacist.
Make sure y'all go and ask me about some bang bang tea.
He wants to put a check on the dude with the thin neck. A ban on Adam Schiff while a pundit swings and whiffs. Matt Gaetz has introduced the pencil resolution to bar congressmen, and look, I knew that would get it.
Why they talking about my man neck, man? I'm a skinny dude with a long, skinny neck, man. I don't. He does have somewhat of a lollipop hair with his neck. That right there is not nice. Why would they talk about the man's neck?
And U.S. Senate candidate Adam Schiff from accessing classified information. Pencil stands for Preventing Extreme Negligence with Classified Information Licenses. Oh, yeah. The resolution aims to bar Schiff from getting his hands on classified docs and calls for a House ethics investigation into him, stemming from his role in the Trump-Russia collusion hoax, a theory with bigger holes in it than Hunter Biden's septum.
Wow, bigger holes than Hunter Biden's septum. And they always show him Biden looking goofy. There's not one picture out there where Hunter Biden is not looking goofy. Respectfully to the first son, who just so happens to be a crackhead.
Yeah. But of course, pencil also cleverly refers to Schiff's skinny neck. Can I make skinny neck jokes, Kat? I don't know if I can. Physician, heal thyself. I haven't seen a troll that good since Stelter left CNN. Speaking of trolls, Washington Post columnist Jennifer Rubin. She recently wrote an op-ed slamming America's governor, Ron DeSantis, calling him a full-blown white supremacist, banning the College Board's advanced placement for African American Studies course from Florida schools. Wait, they're already calling Ron DeSantis a white supremacist? I didn't see that coming until at least May.
Yeah, they are. They are. And all it had to take was a lack of context. Why in the world would he put a halt to African American studies? I'll tell you why. Because he's a racist. Huh? They're going to try to say it has to do with CRT, but it's not. He's only doing it because clearly he's a racist. All right? How come he didn't do it to European studies? He didn't do it to Spanish studies. If you only heard about the conversations that I have, you will understand that it's crazy, man.
She's referring to the Sunshine State's Education Department rejection of the Advanced Placement African American Studies class due to its focus on Black queer studies. Then again, if I worked for the Washington Post, I wouldn't like reading either. Many consider DeSantis a front-runner in the 2024 presidential election, so we want to get Joe's take on it.
I'm going to let y'all know that I don't think Ron DeSantis will be a better candidate than Donald Trump. I'm just letting y'all know that. I'm sure a great deal of you look at his story. You look at how strong he is in Florida. You look at how great of a governor he has been and all this other stuff. Yes, he's supposed to be all of that. That's a part of his whole resume, okay? And I'm certain a great deal of you would disagree with me. You have a right to disagree. But I think Trump is proven. I think he knows the lay of the, he has a good understanding of the lay of the land, and he has the respect of other countries already. I don't think that it's time to start making fresh relationships all because I'm the new guy in charge. You let me know what's happening. I'm gonna change things up. Nah, he already has those relationships. And the people who serve in the Senate and everything, they respect him. They might not like him, but they respect him.
Work together and get things done. Work together across the aisle. I like them all. I don't really like those Florida guys too much. I like Schiff. California? Yeah, I'm from California. No, I'm from, I know where I'm from. I'm aware. I'm Delaware. I got it.
Say something about corn pop. Please say something about corn pop. Please.
I deserve an ice cream for that.
He does. Let him have an ice cream. Kat, you told me in the green room that you wish you married Adam Schiff instead of your husband.
You told me that too, actually, to be fair.
Ew.
What do you think of this here? First of all, what do you think of Gates's clever little thing? And will it pass?
It's clever little thing. Yeah, I think. I mean, obviously, it is a trolling thing, right?
Yeah.
It's to get attention and people talk about it. So in that sense, it absolutely did work. But also, yeah, Adam.
I'm glad you got home safely, Angel.
Schiff, but that's government, right? It's like you can be really bad at something over and over and over again and still keep your job. And only in the government can you kind of do that. So, I mean, there's many reasons why he shouldn't have access to classified information, but also everybody apparently just has classified information hanging out in their house. There's also, I think, a problem with over-classification of documents. So basically, I just take the uplifting view that it's just all so hopeless.
That's the best way to go, I think, Kat.
Yeah.
Dagan, the Schiff is, I mean, we make fun of Schiff on the show all the time. It's hard for people to take him seriously, but when you talk to Democrats, especially kind of left-wing Democrats from California, they really like the guy because he was endlessly on Donald Trump, and Donald Trump makes them crazy. So what do you think of his he's running for the Senate now. Do you think that Schiff is maybe not as silly as we think he is in terms of Democratic politics?
Oh, no, he's irretrievably stupid, too, because he was using Chinese spyware, which has been banned on government devices just a few weeks ago, to bemoan getting kicked off the intelligence community, proving to the American people that he should be kicked off the intelligence community because he doesn't know he's using Chinese spyware that's been banned on government devices. I digress. I love the pencil insult, though. It's just
Gates
so, not just for him, but just in general.
People keep on saying they love her. Why do you love her? What is she about? What does she do?
Penciled neck.
She's about to say pencil. She's about to say Schiff got a pencil. Why would she say that, man? All because he's a liar?
No man likes being called pencil skinny. Like every dude would want to have a little bit of pec, a little bit of biceps, something.
Yeah.
They don't want to be that thin. And also, it's just not, you look like a pencil and you smell like one too, because the eraser is kind of funky smelling. Like, just the idea of like, what does a pencil eraser smell like? And then pencil shavings. What do pencil shavings smell like? Voban. You remember Voban? It's the powder that they use in schools to clean up vomit.
Oh my God! I remember that stuff.
Pencil shavings smell like Voban.
How weird is it that in school people are just vomiting all the time?
and then there was always somebody at the ready with some Voban to just.
It's like sawdust, right?
Yeah.
Can you blame the Voban, though?
If someone threw up here at work just even one time, we talk about it forever, but in school it's like, again.
Yeah. It did happen a lot.
Again, you call somebody, a pencil. From here on out, mark my words, you're going to think about Voban.
Yeah, it's so true. Jason, I think that Matt Gaetz might have been, I don't want to, I give credit where credit is due, but maybe he was on the phone with somebody who gave him that idea for the pencil.
Conan O'Brien. That's who he reminds me of. I was trying to think of who this guy remind me of. Conan O'Brien. He's goofy looking as hell too. And he's talking about Schiff. I will tell you one thing. Goofy people usually have the best jokes. That's why sometimes I can be extremely funny, because I also am a goofy looking person. So I can speak on that. So you cannot call me a goofshist. I'm not goofshist.
Legislation, what do you think? Do you know who I'm talking about, Jason?
Maybe. He has a good friend somewhere. Yeah, the pencil thing's an easy one on this guy, but I got to tell you, I'm thinking about that time at the Franklin Institute that I puked on the floor right now.
I'm getting so many daggone visits to the website so that they can ask me about the Bang Bang Tea. They say, okay, Van, could you please tell me about the Bang Bang Tea? I was like, yeah, this is what it's all about. Break it down to them, boom, 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 boom. Okay, thank you.
Now, but Hawaiian punch, warm day.
Who hasn't? That's why you go to the Franklin
Institute.
Institute,
This guy Schiff
right?
makes me want to puke. Like, not many people make my skin crawl.
Yeah.
But how did we elect these people? And Gates has his own problems. I'm not going to get into.
You've never been to Washington, have you?
No, and I will. No, I have been to Washington, but I wouldn't get near these people. I mean, how do we elect such weirdos?
He is a bit of a weirdo.
Porn stepdad.
Right? I took the suit off for you. We got to get away from that one.
But Jillian, in a political sense, he's running for Senate now. He wants to be the senator from California. He is a congressman right now.
Correct.
Do you think, I think he has a good shot, because I do think that the left kind of likes this guy.
First of all, I don't know if we can get through the segment without at least mentioning that Matt Gaetz has some issues to work out here. So let's just start with that. However, I will also say his whole rationale for not wanting Schiff to serve on the Intel Committee is that he says Schiff got it dead wrong, right, with the Trump-Russia collusion narrative. Fine. But if the bar for seating members of Congress on committees was that they could never have been dead wrong about something, we would literally have no committees in Washington. So it's a little bit of a slippery slope to go down.
I almost, from a political standpoint, I would think, you know, if I were McCarthy, I would let these guys, including Swalwell, on these committees, because you always see these hearings, and because they were in the minority, they didn't have a chance to challenge these guys. But now that they're running the committees, go ahead. You know, let Adam Schiff get up there, and then when he says, oh, Russia collusion, you can say, you got to give me the goods now, because we're running the committee. What do you think of that, Kat?
House of Cards, to me, gives great insight into what's really going on in Washington.
I mean, I think you can try, but I think think about how long of a time he spent being able to talk about it when he also really had nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know that it would be that simple or go that way.
Well, it's not the talking, it was the stupping of a Chinese spy that was the problem.
Yeah, that usually does you in when you're
Isn't
in politics.
Yeah, like sticking it in a spy.
I get it, Dagan.
Well, they said that he was lying 100%. That there was no play in this at all. And something that he needs to do is do some neck curls, you know, do some neck ups and get some muscles in his neck.